We are reaching that point of the year where those very patient gardeners can begin to bring in their bounty and to tell us a little bit more about what is ready to be picked or pulled, or maybe to give us tips to have a better bounty for next year. I'm joined by gardening gurus Janet Melorse and Sheryl Normandeau. Good morning. Thank you both for coming in.
Well, thank you.
You are gardeners. You are very prolific writers as well. We have some of your books here. Before we get into our tips, how many books do you have?
So 12 right now.
12, is that all?
We've actually got 2 more coming.
Oh my God.
But yeah, 12 right now. So the Guides for the Prairie Gardener series that has everything from perennials to trees and shrubs, everything. It runs the gamut. Seeds, small spaces, you name it, vegetables, soil, yeah, that one. And then we've got 2 new houseplant books as well. So,
well, and this is so good because it's, I would imagine that you're including a lot of the information that is really pertinent for us because as all gardeners know, it's not the same everywhere.
No.
What is ready to be harvested right now?
All right.
Yeah.
Go for it.
All right, so we can take out our garlic now, probably for the most part. We can take out onions. Your cucumbers are probably starting to come on, and they're coming on fast now with the heat that we're getting right now.
Tomatoes?
Tomatoes,
yes.
Definitely, they're going to come on with the heat. You're going to be picking tomatoes for the next few weeks, like nonstop. Potatoes, you can start sneaking out some baby ones and even some bigger ones now already. So yeah, there's quite a few things. Peas, grab those peas right now because if you wait too long, it's going to be too late.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're coming on really fast with the heat. So
I have had so many peas. It's unbelievable.
It is kind of a quick, you're like waiting, and then, oh my
gosh.
gosh.
Yeah, it'll be all at once now.
Yes.
So.
Let's talk about it because it can be a little bit overwhelming sometimes, and there are some tips and things that we can do to make it a bit easier on ourselves, or also some myths that we should probably bust. So walk us through some of those.
All right. So the first one is that the garlic. What I like to do is these garlics got beaten up by hail, so they're a bit scrappy. But you wait until the leaves are starting to brown out. Take one out and test to see if it's fully formed. So these guys were harvested on the weekend. And what I like to do is I take them out of the soil. I don't brush off any of the soil. I just leave it as it is. I wait for a few days and then I just gently take off the outer layer of the leaves to start cleaning them up. I won't take too much because these were just done. I'll snip off the roots a little bit, and down the road, once the stems harden, then I'll snip them down to about here, and then you hang them up to dry.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, so they need about a month to cure.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, so that's definitely one of the things.
Yeah, and that just prolongs their storage life, basically, so that you can store them longer. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Then we've got some onions.
Yes.
So,
yeah, out of my garden this weekend as well. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
So once again, these guys were beaten up by the hail, so they're a little bit ragged, but you'll notice that the stems are upright, right? Do we knock them over, Sheryl?
No, you don't have to. I know that's one thing that everybody sort of talks about. You do not need to bend them over before you harvest. Just let them go naturally, and then just pull them up. So,
and once again, we want to let them cure for a little while. So in a few days, I'll take off an outer leaf, but I want to let the outer leaves harden so that then we got better storage.
Okay.
Yes.
We have 2 more tips on tomatoes and then also zucchini.
All right. So, well, we'll pretend these are zucchini.
We've got cucumbers. Cucumbers, for sure. Cucumbers right now, just basically keep up with the picking. A common problem with cucumbers, and you'll find sometimes that they'll get a little bit of that blossom end rot, so they'll be sort of mushy at the ends. A lot of that's caused by improper pollination, insufficient pollination. So just realize that you can hand pollinate earlier in the season, and we've got some tips to do that in our vegetables book. But yeah, absolutely, just keep up with that. But right now, just keep harvesting, keep on top of it. And same with the zucchini. You're going to end up with zucchini as big as baseball bats if you don't harvest them now. They're better when they're young. So absolutely, yeah. And
when they're larger, I find that at that point they're baking. Right?
Exactly.
There's a lot
exactly.
Of
they get kind of, and then they get a lot of seeds and stuff, and they get that big. And then tomatoes. We just kind of want to just sort of talk about how you don't have to necessarily, right now at this time of year, topping tomatoes is a big thing. So you're going to be cutting off the tops of really, really tall indeterminate tomato plants. You don't have have to if you don't want to. That's not something that you need to do. But if your plant's getting to be, 7 or 8 feet tall, go for it. It'll bring all the energy down into the fruit. So
Amazing.
yeah, absolutely.
Wonderful.
And potatoes.
Oh yes, this is a good one.
Yeah, so potatoes right now are flowering, but don't worry about that. What I tend to think of is as soon as they stop flowering, that's when the tubers are really starting to get going.
Okay.
And then you wait until everything turns yellow and looks awful, and then you harvest.
Okay. That's my kind of gardening. I feel like I can wait till things look awful. Ladies, thank you so much. And for folks who'd like more information on your books or some of your other tips, and obviously you know what you're talking about, Sheryl and Janet, the authors of many gardening books, including 2 new ones coming out about houseplants. If you would like to connect with them, make sure to check out their social media pages.